Has been a quiet day for Mongolian overlords. Seal alongside Zeus, not really having the impact we've seen from them, at least in the first 2 days of the Super round. It is 100% the right call. It is going to be a military circle, at least for now.
At least for now, and of course, I love that. I love that. 3 things are going to be certain in life: death, taxes, and stalwart. I just think out. Look at 7C's position. Wait a second, I'm going to come back to that. As Seal are going to be opening up on Skylight Gaming.
Seal not allowing Skylight Gaming to make an escape, and Zake, that was a team nade. It's not looking good at all for Seal. 2 players down. Killer and Zake, though, holding the line. Demon. Oh, the nade. No, it's going to be a little short of where he wants it to land. Killer pushing on in, so the res is going to be coming in for Baron. And I like that. I like how Skylight Gaming were almost about to get on their boat, and suddenly they realize that Seal is nearby, and Seal immediately pushing in, not allowing them to escape. And it's a good thing Skylight Gaming waited, right? Imagine if they were in the boats, and Seal came in from behind and shot them down.
Talking about boats, in the corner of my court, this Wally is going to be in the boat. He's going to rotate all the way around them and possibly lay down some lead. Have a look at that. He's already moved in a position that he can kind of get them from the side. However, the question is, do they have the presence of mind? I think they do. Leon is doing the right thing. He's making sure the flank behind them is secure.
They're trapped, though. They are looking like they are completely trapped. Speaking of Leon, you didn't mention him. He has that buggy to work with. But yes, Wally is such a good angle. They can't escape from behind a warehouse. So right now they're trapped. They have to either take the fight. Yeah, there's no either. They have to take this fight. There is no escape. Seal are not going to let them escape here. The vehicles have been blown up. There's the 1 buggy they have. There are 4 of them and 1 buggy. That's not enough number of seats either.
Now see, Seal can back off. I totally agree with you. However, they do have those boats, but you got to realize one thing: they are so fragile. A few bullets are going to make them a little bit smoky, but I think they have other ideas as they're now going in for the kill.
You really think Seal's going to back off?
I mean,
Seal.
The moment I said that, I was like, wait a second, did I just say that?
Yeah, Seal's not going to back off. And the fact that Leon's been taken down, the nade could be good. He cooks it well, but doesn't deal enough damage. No, the problem is... another one's down. Demon's down as well. Joker's down as well. It's over. It's all in Chari. He's got to try and keep the gods of death at bay. Baron even goes prone. It's actually going to be Killer. He's going to get the kill at the end over there. I know it's going to be Baron who gets the finish.
Cover from that UAZ is what allowed him to get away. But of course, Wally doesn't want to give his position away as well just yet. Because remember, you might not see them on your screen, but there is still a team behind them. And of course, Stalwart Esports are going to be surrounding them.
That was a bait. That was a bait play coming up from Stalwart Esports. They fooled Seal Esports into thinking that they had actually evacuated the premises, but they didn't. They get the knock. Wally trying to reply back is pushing into its blade. Backup should be arriving in the form of Johnny, but Johnny's far away. Blade, it's all on himself. He's got to heal himself. He's got to somehow make sure none of the bullets land, and he's going to use his first aid kit, and he's going to actually make his escape. Baron barely alive, raining in, back and forth, A1 and R3D. It is a battle, a war of attrition. And look at the number of nades these 2 teams have. The next one from 9boy is perfection. Anubis will drop. Dragon and Red Gear trying to keep them pinned down, trying to prevent 9boy from pushing in. But 9boy, he's got balls of steel. He's still pushing up. He's still going to be pushing on up. But Joker is lying in wait, and they're going to mow them down with their guns. Sinister has everything to do. He's barely alive. A1 alive by a single thread. Another nade sails in, and it is so brutal, but not good enough to get the kill.
A little bit of a mistake over here. 6ix9ine kind of gave his position away because he took that buggy right on his teammate, and that preemptive strike through the grass was primarily because they expected a vehicle to be coming at them. So, again, these little things are something that you have to keep in mind.
Some blue closing on in. It's just going to stop right at the edge. Anubis gets finished off in the meantime. He's crawling around, crawling to safety. Edgar, last man, he's spotted out. He's gone prone, but he will be spotted on the horizon. Praveen from inside the house. Look at the circle. Look at the final play zone. 7C smack in the center. And like you said, they have the little hut to work with. The only team with any cover. Deadeye's guys on top is still in the water. Zeus, they still have 2 players alive. They're outside of the play zone, but they're going to make a run for it. Carnage Esports are in a fantastic position to potentially get a chicken dinner because they have all 4 alive.
Zeus Esports at this point are just biding the time. They are keeping an eye out on 7C's position. They are waiting for another team to just storm that compound, storm that bunker from the other end. That is when they are going to be sneaking in. They won't make a move before that, but as soon as someone hits that bunker, that is when Zeus Esports is coming in. And as we have Abel spotting out A1 Esports in the distance, is he going to get lucky? Yes, he is.
Oh no, he gets hit by Turulov. Turulov joins a pop, will be taken down. He goes down in the blaze of glory.
I love this. I love this. They waited for another team to come in. They knew that 7Cs are going to be having all their attention drawn towards that side. Did you look at that? That was clinical, the way they moved in behind the next piece of cover.
Zeus Esports, now that their countrymen in the form of Seal Esports have been eliminated, Zeus are like, alright, time for us to shine here. Although they're down to just the 2 members, DRS have been obliterated. That nade from Manish completely demolishing each and every member. And with that, well, we are down to the final 4 teams. 7C. 1 member alive, it is Fear. Abel in the water. He spotted on top. He knows where on top is. Oh! The boat explosion almost finding both of them. And look at Abel. He wants a kill. He wants to finish off on top. And on top just swimming around. It's like, yeah, no, you're not going to find me. So for the time being, a temporary truce being called between Zeus and on top. That is from Deadeye's guys. And now, the real battle here, it's going to be between Carnage. On top's been finished off. 3 teams remaining, and 1 player still alive for the side of Zeus, but now Carnage versus 7C. It is a 4v3.
Abel is lucky that that boat has been blown to smithereens because I don't think anyone's aware of his position. It is the perfect cover, the perfect angle against a team like CNE, and oh my goodness, Carnage are out for blood. 11 kills already, all 4 members intact.
And the circle actually is still in the water, and Abel's been spotted out. He's been spotted out. Carnage, Snipe will finish him off. The 4v3 now, 7C. They haven't beleaguered, they have struggled, but this is a golden opportunity to finally get the first chicken dinner.
Shouldn't have been splashing around in the water that much.
Shouldn't, couldn't, wouldn't, I don't know. We have a new drop though, and I like what Carnage are doing here, right? I know they're splitting up in pairs, but that's, basically trying to circle 7C, keeping them pinned down, keeping them trapped. And bear in mind, Carnage are in the circle, they're in the play zone, but they have been dropped in this rotation. And Fear, he's going to try and blow up that UAZ. Praveen's there from above as well, and that is going to be Praveen. I take his name, and he's going to find Rig. It's a 2v4. It is a 2v4. As long as Snipe stays alive, the vehicle will be blown on up, and Praveen is doing a fantastic job keeping Turulov and Fear at bay. If they can hold on to this fortification towards this rock, towards the beach, 7C have to cross open terrain.
You got to remember one thing. Since they have the man advantage, I love what Praveen did. He is giving the best cover. That is what someone like him needs to do, but then he gets knocked out. This is what I was going to get to. If he gets knocked out, they have committed 3 members out there. That means now their flank has been decimated. It's been wiped out, and now this is when 7C from their fortified position can put the pressure on. Fair is down. Turulov is the last man standing, but does Carnage know that?
I don't know why he peeked out that wide to the right-hand side. He knew there were at least 2 players there towards the beach. And I don't know what Jiggle's doing out in the open. Return fire. Manish, 3v1 for the time being. Praveen's still alive, mind you. But Fear, crawling behind the rock. He's trying to convey a little bit of information, but there's nothing Turulov can do. He has to take the fight, and he can't win it. And Carnage, they leave Carnage in their wake. They get the chicken dinner.